Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1450th edition of Short Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This video is coming to you on a holiday evening. It is Easter evening, or it is a holiday evening for whatever you celebrate. But markets are open. They were closed on Friday, and I thought I would give you an update, so here we go. We know that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is not suitable for all traders. This is a very risky game. Always put your stops in. So, for trading on Sunday through Monday, that's March 28, 2016, what do we have? Well, OMNI, right off the bat, wants to go neutral in certain markets for a few hours, and then we'll pick up on the action after the markets gyrate a bit. One of them would be gold. Omni does not want to touch this market right now. The gold does not look very healthy right here. It enjoyed a massive holiday reversal last week. The Oscarism known as holiday reversals really affected the gold. But I think there's more downside coming. If you want to know the truth, my analysis says more downside coming in gold. For now, hands off. We'll join forces with gold a few hours from now, tomorrow, Tuesday, whatever. Just let the gold gyrate a little bit. I'll tell you right now, from the looks of things, it doesn't look like gold wants to unwind its holiday reversal on Sunday evening anyway. We'll see what happens Monday into Tuesday. So let's stay away from gold for now. We are going to handle the indices from a neutral posture for now. We will look at other markets. I will say this, traders. I've been on record for the last month and a half to 2 months saying that this will be a very strong year in a certain category, and that category is grains. And I'll tell you right now, if you're not listening to me, you don't know me well enough. I am very good at making these big calls. A few weeks back, I informed my Omniacs and did a video about it that this was going to be a big year for grains, and get ready. You know what's happened since? Soybeans has started to run. In fact, before we even look at the soybeans chart, I gave you an example of a market that was getting ready to go called sugar. Before I showed you beans a couple of weeks ago, and I said sugar has an inverted head and shoulders. And, I received a lot of heat from you-know-nothing Omniacs who, let me rephrase that, from you-know-nothing analysts out there who tell me I don't know how to make these calls. However, I am the king of head and shoulders. Why don't you sit back and learn instead of writing nasty comments, especially on a holiday weekend? So learn from this. What I want to show you is about, 3 weeks ago, maybe 4, I came out and said, look, maybe a little less, inverted head and shoulders in sugar. We're above the 200 bar moving average. That means we should start to run, and sugar should be the first of the grains to start to go. Now, what you got to recognize is none of this existed when I gave that to you. This was all not here. The market has taken off from the 1400 area to the 1700 area since I showed that to you. I also mentioned it wouldn't just be sugar, and other markets would move along with it, and I am featuring this one for, looks like it's starting already, the soybeans. I think the soybeans looks great here. An Oscarism known as the false breakout. I showed this to many of my Omniacs over the last few weeks. Showed them we had the false breakout. Showed them my version of how to break down a pennant flag and what you should expect. First the false breakout, then the actual real breakout. We have had all of that in the form of a very sharp looking F flag, if you will. That F flag has a pole here. The blue part's the F flag. Being that it's overextended, we can just do something interesting with that F flag like this. Let's just now look at what else is going on. A series of bull flags all the way up. Look at this. Bull flag here. Boom. Another bull flag is formed. Then you've got this one. This is absolutely going to, or I shouldn't say absolutely, not in this game. This very likely will turn out to be another bull flag, albeit a little bit bigger than you'd expect. That will be a bull flag. Believe it or not, this little run right here is an example of a bull flag. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to look like flags. You've had flags all the way up. You broke out where you should have in the 75 percentile of my breakdown of the entire pennant. And away they go. So I like the soybeans. We're going to be buyers of dips in soybeans. You've seen that sugar chart. It already started in sugar. Back to sugar for just a moment so that I don't lose your attention on this. You'll note that sugar had a monstrous holiday reversal last week. Look at this. Bang on Friday. Monstrous holiday reversal. So, of course, we want to let the markets gyrate around a little bit before we go crazy. But I'm just pointing out that grains, slightly longer term now, should be in for a strong year. I've got many, many technical reasons, just showing you what sugar looks like. Then we go back to beans again. And your bean chart looks very, very promising right here. I think that by the time this summer is over, the grains will have proved to be very, very strong. So my quick gift to you on Easter, take a look at the grains, maybe soybeans. It doesn't have to go up right now, but it is starting to go. In fact, if you want to go really far back, the last time we were down here in soybeans had to be the 2008. So let's go check on that. That's way back there. Yeah, there you go. It had to be in the 2008 area, right? So where are we? 2008. Beans haven't been down here since 2008. And let me tell you right now, this is absolutely unequivocally not the same economy that we had in 2008 when beans went down. So keep an eye on grains. Beans look like they're starting to go. I think sugar already started to show us its hand. Maybe it'll back off somewhat, but higher later on. Same thing with soybeans. I think corn will follow. Wheat's a little different. Wheat had a major, major winter. A lot of growing season worked well for the wheat. So we'll put wheat off to the side. Corn and soybeans look good for now as far as the major grains that we trade are concerned. Keep your eye on them. And then, of course, there is this. We will get back to you, gold. Just run around a little bit and show me that you want to unwind your reversal because I get analysis that points to even lower. If it unwinds its reversal and starts to go up, we'll jump on the long side. Otherwise, we're going to keep our hands off of gold for at least a few hours, if not 24 hours, and let it gyrate a bit. Traders, thank you so much for watching my videos. This was video 1450. Remember this. Always, always place your stops. Always place them first. Join me at livewithoscar.com. And remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to keep your emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll see you all at livewithoscar.com.